Explore!
Finding castles in Ireland isn't very difficult. Every county has them, and in some locations there's one on every single hill. However, many of them are not in good condition, let alone occupied. Well, this magnificent castle is in County Mayo. It's called Ashford, and it's very much alive and kicking some great goals for top-end tourists. Originally constructed in 1228, the castle has housed the High Kings of Ireland, the O'Connor clan, and in more recent times, the Guinness family. Now, the Guinnesses have turned this into a regal hunting and fishing lodge. It was opened up as a 5-star hotel in 1939, and since then have won numerous awards as a resort.
The interiors are lavish and grand, and that's because only the finest craftsmen were hired by the family. The walls are lined with Irish oak, the rooms decorated with exquisite furnishings, and original Waterford crystal chandeliers hang from the ceilings. This is the Pitt stateroom, and ladies, if you book yourself an overnight stay here, then you can say that you've slept in the same bed as Brad Pitt, which is exactly what I'm planning to do. Despite its grand and regal surrounds, there's a real casual feel about Ashford, which is why I think it appeals to so many tourists and celebrities.
The financial reality of keeping a castle together is that it has to pay its way. And Ashford has been very forward-thinking here. In one location, they've got fabulous accommodation, outstanding restaurants, and enough activities to keep even the most jaded visitor on the go.
Once in a while, you get to do something really special, and this is definitely one of those occasions. Here at Ashford Castle, they've got a falconry. Now, falconry is reputed to be the oldest sport in the world, dating back to the Far East around 2000 BC. And this is Dingle, one of the falconry's owls. The falconry also has lots of talented hawks and falcons, members of the raptor family and serious hunters.
This is Wexford. He's an adult male Harris hawk from the falconry school here. He's 10 years old now, and I've had him since he was about 3 months old. He was fully grown then, so we go back a long way, and I fly him every day. Right then, Wexford, are you ready to go? Good lad. And this is casting off, away you go. So when people come to the school, we show them round, but within 10 minutes, you have a glove on your hand and a hawk like Wexford on the glove, and away we go round the grounds, and you're the one doing all of the flying and the handling after that.
This is the bit I've been looking forward to, the flying. Now, Debbie, you know, I've got a budgie at home and I've been practising for weeks. I think this is going to be a little bit different, though, isn't it?
I think so.
Yes.
Here we go. Good boy.
Launching one of these majestic birds is an awesome feeling. Unbelievable. One, because you're so close, and two, because you know in a few seconds he'll return with wings spread and those two wide eyes focused and zeroing in to the landing, just inches from your face.
And a little push forwards now, just to say it's time to go.
It's a mad experience that really got me going. Here he comes. Yes!
Now, all hawks are short, sharp sprinters. He's demonstrating beautifully here. They have short, rounded wings, makes him a fast accelerator. And this long tail is the rudder for steering. So we can fly him through the woodlands here, and he can come out into the open as well. And we fly them with people around the grounds here, but also they are hunting hawks as well. And that's how falconry started, as a serious means of putting food on the table for yourself and your family. And it goes back as far as 2000 BC.
Well, what about that? Up close and personal with the big hunting birds. Thanks so much, Debbie. It's been brilliant.
It's a pleasure.
They're so beautiful.
Now, I've seen pictures of it, I've read about it, and I can't believe that instead of eating it, they bathe in it. I'm talking about seaweed, and seaweed bathing is a 300-year-old Irish tradition that's really popular here today in the West. Local expert Neil has been harvesting seaweed in this area for 9 years.
Initially it was the gentry that would have a summer house and they would use their family and friends to go down for leisure pleasure reasons. In the early 1900s then it became more mainstream, especially with labourers on the land. In September, October they would use the baths and it was for more of a medicinal cure for arthritis, rheumatism, and they would feel fantastic afterwards.
Oh, it's been hard work, and we've harvested about a ton of seaweed sitting in the back of the Jeep. So I'm looking forward to going back and having a good long soak. What do you say, Mick?
Get on.
Hey, Nige.
Hey, Jess.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
all morning. We're going to go now and have a bath.
Look at that. Hey, you know what? I'd really like to do this.
Yeah, just book yourself in.
I mean, there's only one place left.
Yeah, that's mine.
And I'd really like to do it.
Oh,
I'm begging
I see
you.
what you're doing.
I'd really,
go on.
I'd really like to do
You need it more than me, I guess.
The seaweed comes into the seaweed baths. We wash it, then steam it, then it goes into your bath. Now what happens when it goes into the bath, a calcium alginate gel extracts out, which is really good for your skin. It's like an olive oil type of texture. You have iodine and minerals that extract out into the bath. So simply your body would detox and then absorb all the goodness from the bath. So it's a concentrated version of the sea. That's the easiest way of explaining it, and it's good for you.
Well, if this looks a bit weird, it's because it is. But it feels sensational. And the scary thing is, I think it suits me too.
Now, one of the things that they've got plenty of, I've discovered here in Ireland, are rocks. And one of the most charming uses that they've been put to are the creation of these wonderful dry stone walls. Now, they're called dry stone because there's no cement between them. And there's a lot of craft involved here in assembling these so that they hang together. And they do for hundreds of years. Now, there's lots of good things about them. They're very effective at keeping stock in and humans out. And of course, they take a lot of rocks from the field and clear them so they can be constructed. Now, what do you reckon the Irish do with big stones? Well, coming up, about to show you.